Recently, I've been getting quite a few messages from in-person health and fitness coaches asking how to start their online coaching business. Although I don't help coaches start their business from their systems perspective and how to deliver results, but I work with many coaches who already do that and making 40,000 plus per month. And I'll teach you exactly what they're doing so you can start doing the same thing and start earning some real money. My name is T. I help online fitness coaches scale their businesses. I only help those who already have systems in place in terms of service delivery. But if you want to get into that, this video is exactly for you. Many in-person coaches think that they need to do one of the two things. They need to find an app, they need to build an app to deliver results and train their clients online. And then another misconception is that you need a website and then you need to promote the website to get some online clients. Well, both of these are not true. And I'll teach you what you exactly need to do step by step. First thing is you have to figure out who you're going to help, meaning your ideal client. And I know you can help everyone because you have the knowledge and you're an amazing coach, but it doesn't work like that online. There are plenty of coaches online who specialize in one specific thing. And if someone sees your profile and their profile, and then you're creating content for everyone, and then there's another person who is creating content specifically for that person with that problem, that person is more likely to select the other coach because they see that other coach as someone who can solve their specific problem. So you want to do that. You want to figure out who you can help, and how you do that is you think about who you can deliver the best results the quickest and who you enjoy working with the most. You can do that by looking into what kind of clients you already have, who you already helped. So sit down, make a list of your clients, make a list of the problems that they had, and try to find similarities of what kind of client is the perfect client for you. Once you have your ideal client defined, make a list of their pain points and limiting beliefs that they have. Then you will be able to create content based on their pain points and how to solve those pain points and how to change their limiting beliefs. This way you're going to attract more people who will want to work with you, and they'll see you as the solution to their problem, just like the other coach that I just mentioned. Number 3 is you have to set the price. And if you don't know what you're worth, don't make the mistake, oh, it's going to take me 2 hours per month, so I'm going to charge them $100. No, think about the results that you deliver. So remember, you're working with your ideal client. You know you can deliver results fast. So now you have to set the price based on what the ideal client can pay you, because if you select ideal client who is simply unable to afford your services, you won't be able to charge much. But if you select the ideal client who can actually afford more expensive services, they will be able to pay more. So make sure to get that right and don't undervalue yourself, because either way, if you set $100 per month, $50 per month, or $500 per month, you will always have people who will tell you it's too expensive. So you might as well have a higher ticket offer. Number 4 is you have to start creating content and putting it online. Because if you want to train online, you have to be online. And remember, in step 2, you made a list of their pain points, of their limiting beliefs. And most of the times you know better than them what their pain points are. So you're able to talk about it in more depth. And once you provide so much value in how to resolve those problems, they are much more likely to come to you. And if you're thinking like, oh, they're gonna see the content and they're gonna implement themselves and they won't need you, that is very untrue, because there is plenty of information online, and there's not a lack of information, it's the lack of ability to implement, and that's where you come in. Once you provide so much value, people are gonna come to you to help them implement. Although you've already showed them what to do with your content, they will need help implementing, and that's where they're gonna see you as the ideal person to help them. The next step that comes from creating content is attracting clients and attracting eyeballs to your content. So you can be making the best content, but you're not getting anyone to see your content. So what do you have to do then? There are a couple of options. So you can try to hit the algorithm and get the viral hit, but that is unlikely to happen. Then you can send cold DMs, which again, I don't recommend. That's just looking desperate. You can go and engage in other people's content, your potential ideal clients, or comment on your competitors' content. And if you provide value on their content as well in their comment section, a lot more people are gonna come to your profile to check it out. And if you have value content, they are likely to follow you. Again, that is a lot of work, but you can do that for sure to grow organically at first. The next option is what I always prefer is running ads, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Like when you start out, even $5 a day or $10 a day is enough, because you're going to attract enough people to follow you, to see your content, and from there on out, you're going to start building that relationship with them. And if you do both, that's even better. You want to maximize the opportunity of getting more eyeballs on your content. So these are the options that you have. I personally always went with the ads just because it's so much quicker, it's just so much more reliable, and it's just so much more consistent. Oh, and I forgot to mention one more. If you're an in-person coach and you cannot take on any more clients in person, ask the new ones who want to work with you, do you want to do online coaching? And then you're going to switch into hybrid, and eventually you can turn into fully online coach. And if someone is saying that your services in person are too expensive, again, you can offer online coaching. So this way you will be able to convert some of your in-person clients or potential clients that you might have almost lost into another source of revenue online. Once you start getting more traction online, you want to make sure you're engaging with every single follower that you get in a DM. So message them, thank them for the follow, ask them what their problems are, what's the reason why they followed you. Maybe they have a specific problem, and that's going to give you some insights on what kind of content you should create to provide more value to your followers. And again, this way they're much more likely to become a client in the future. Then we get to the service delivery, and this is where you have to do your research, because there's so many options, and some coaches get the application like Trainerize, Kahuna, True Coach, but what they don't understand is that their ideal client doesn't know how to use the app. So maybe you're training the older folks and they prefer spreadsheets. Maybe you're training someone who is extremely good with technology, so you might get an app like True Coach. So look into your audience, look into your ideal client and what they would prefer, and make sure it's easy for you as well. So I'm going to link some of the options in the description so you can actually look into them and try them out. They're all free, at least when you start out. And again, a lot of coaches use spreadsheets. I personally have my coach use Trainerize. I, as a client, love Trainerize. And he also, as a coach, enjoys using Trainerize. I used True Coach in the past. He also used True Coach in the past, and I wasn't a big fan. There were just some limitations that I didn't like. Then we get to the payments. Most of these applications will allow you to take payments from your clients, but I don't recommend taking payments through those apps, because you will pay more for the payment processing fees. It will take longer for you to actually get that money into your bank account. Instead, use Stripe. It's extremely easy to set up. So once you set up Stripe, you are able to create a product there, send people a link, and they will pay you. And if you want to make it a recurring payment, you can also do that. It literally takes minutes to do all of that. So register on Stripe and then use that payment link. And another good thing about Stripe is that if you decide to use another app, so let's say you selected True Coach, you took the payment through True Coach, and then you want to go use Trainerize, and then you're kind of stuck into True Coach because you have your subscriptions going there. Whereas if you have Stripe, you can go from True Coach to Trainerize to Kahuna to spreadsheets, whatever you want. You have the payment system separate, and that's what you always want to do with your business. Have as much security, especially with your payments, and Stripe is the winning, like the number one payment processor in the world. So you want to use that. And once you start using those systems, ask your clients for feedback. What do they like? What do they not like? And then maybe look for a solution. Maybe you're going to find another app that solves all of those problems. Maybe your clients are going to love whatever you offer them. So ask your clients what they enjoy, what they don't enjoy, and you always want to do that like once in a while, just because you don't want to lose your clients. The more satisfied your clients are, the longer you're going to keep them and the more money you're going to make. So always ask for feedback on the processes, on everything that you do from your clients. And then after what you have that, so you have the payment systems, you have the app, you have delivery, you have your ideal client, you're making content, you're addressing pain points and the solutions to the pain points, you're getting more people to come to your profile by running ads. And then what do you do from there? So how do you scale further? At first, you're probably going to start doing one-on-one. So you're going to have one-on-one calls, maybe twice a month, maybe once a month. It's really up to you and how you deliver your services. You see what's enough for you and your clients. Maybe you're going to do once a week at first. For me personally, I currently do online coaching. I have a program and coaching. So I jump on calls one-on-one. But there comes a certain stage to your business where you cannot take any more one-on-ones, you're going to become your own bottleneck in the business. So what you do then is go into group coaching and a community. Once you have enough clients, you put them in a community. So you use Slack, you can use Discord. These are all free. I'm going to again link them in the description. You can use those, and then you can have the community supporting each other so they can ask questions publicly to see if anyone else is having the problems. You're gonna have group calls maybe twice a week. So instead of having 20 one-on-ones per week, you're gonna have 2 group calls. And your ideal client persona, they're all very similar people. They have very similar problems. So they're most likely gonna have the same questions. And once you jump on that call, someone might be afraid to ask one question, but someone else is going to ask for that question. And maybe someone else is struggling with something that you're not aware of, and someone else knows how to solve that problem within your community, and they can help them out. So build this community, use Slack, Discord, whatever app you want, maybe Telegram. I would personally select Slack. I like that app the most. And once you have all of that, so you have community, then start scaling ads. Once you're able to take in more clients, start investing back into your business, because there's not a single business that grows without advertising. So if you want to really scale to 40K plus, maybe even $100,000 per month, what you have to do is invest into ads, build that community further and faster. And once you start making this money, you will be able to reinvest more, which will allow you to grow faster. Make sure you're able to do the intake properly, and you don't want to scale too much in a way that you're not able to deliver the results. So once you grow past a certain point, you will need to update your operations within your program and your community. So really be cautious of how you grow it. So to recap, figure out who your ideal client is, then make the list of their pain points and their limiting beliefs. Start creating content addressing those pain points and limiting beliefs and how to overcome those. Set the price based on what you deliver and not how much time you spend with them. And then start attracting new clients by doing organic as well as paid ads at a very little spend per day. Then once you get new followers, engage them in a one-on-one conversation. Get a Trainerize, Kahuna, whatever other app that you like the best. Get Stripe to take payments. Then ask for feedback from your clients, build a community, and start scaling ads to get more clients. So that is all for today. Hope you found this valuable, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe, by the way. See you in the next one.